From the Queen City, we're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Cincinnati Reds. Jake Taylor is a man on a mission as he tries to bring his hitting streak to 20 games. Next. Tanner Roark will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point. And it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Now a moment here for the Indians' starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Stepping into the box, Kazuhito Tanaka. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Rose is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Batting third.
Ready now, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. Sanders is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Lance Lynn is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in a ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Digging in, Deion Sanders having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase.
Guy does a lot of different things in the ball field. Not only has this guy been a hit machine all year, but he also leads the league in runs scored right now. So you have to give credit to the guys behind him who are driving him in as he's been getting on all season long.
So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, Dero?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at-bat's going to win this one.
While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. And he popped him up. And no one will track it down.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Stephen House becomes out number 2 this inning.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
0-1. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
2 out, nobody on. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar.
Leading off for Cleveland, the first baseman, number 2, Jonathan
Here's the first pitch to him. That's lifted the other way out to left. Sanders moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there and a strong arm.
Now to the plate, Willie Hayes, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Not a bad season for a rookie. He's really put himself on the map with the way he's hit the ball this year.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 43 on the year for him as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Batting 5th.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Hit hard back up the middle, and this is going to be a base hit for Longoria.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Sanders will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting 8th.
At the plate, Jake Taylor. He's really been dialed in at the plate lately, having hit safely in his last 19 games.
Yeah, Matty, he's got a chance to go for 20 right here. That's a huge hit streak, and he's done it in a variety of ways. Some damage mixed in with just some nice ABs.
Rose is there. And that's the third out. Indians are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian Mccain.
Leading off
he had a
for the
home run in
Reds,
the ball game yesterday
the second
afternoon.
baseman, Brian Mccain.
Ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Swung on and chopped to first. VR has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Time for a look
Batting
at the Cleveland
fifth,
Indians'
the
defensive
center fielder,
setup today. And let's
Deadly.
focus our attention on third baseman Evan Longoria. Multiple Gold Glove winner. This guy has ice water in his veins. He never lets on. You can't tell if this guy's on fire or he's struggling. He's one of the most consistent defenders in our sport.
Digging in, Stanley House. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike one. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Taylor is there. 2 gone.
Batting fifth,
In now for
the
the
catcher,
Reds, Charles
Charles
Strubs, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Heading out toward shallow right. Taylor is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're down 1-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Lance Lynn.
leading off
9-1-2
the
due up.
pitcher, number 35, Lance Lynn.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So with
Now
one
batting,
gone, let's take a look at
the
the standings
shortstop,
in the National League Central as we
Roger
see where the Reds
Torres.
find themselves entering play today. Digging in for his second at-bat, Roger Doran. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows
Now
some
batting,
quick hands
the
to
center
catch
fielder,
up to it and drive it down the
Kazuhito
opposite line. Didn't keep it
Tanaka.
fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Stepping in now, Kazuhito Tanaka. Strike taken to throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
Here's the 0-1. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D-Row. Runner
Now
on
batter.
third, less than 2
The
outs.
catcher.
All you want to do is put the
Gary
ball in play. He did
Sanchez.
just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
In now, Gary Sanchez. A pitch out. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
Now the 1-0. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Tanaka stands at third with one gone in the inning. Line toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
The first
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Villar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Sanders is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Hayes. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Tribe lead this one 3-0. Stepping up to the plate, Henderson, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for a strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Hayes comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Batting it
now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's another 0-2. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Into the box, Tanner Roark. As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The windup and the 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And he fouls this one off. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Reds are down in order. They trail it here 3-0. In now for Cleveland, Evan Longoria. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
The batter,
good time now to check out the Reds Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Settling in now, Scooter Gennett. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Standing in now, Jake Taylor. Line drive to left. Sanders is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So striding forward now, Deion Sanders back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Fouled off. Weak grounder down the line at third. And there's one away.
Now batting.
So stepping in,
third
Stephen House. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has
the
good
right
wheels
fielder,
off
number
base,
14.
and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Pete Rose. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Still down 3-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Lance Lynn. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
Lynn.
First offering on its way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Roger Doran. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Hit sharply on the ground. Mccain takes it in. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the center
Digging
fielder,
in and looking for more, Kazuhito Tanaka. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around
for the Reds. The
All
second
right, Heidi,
baseman.
thank you.
Ryan
Striding into the box,
Mccain.
Ryan Mccain. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Fouled away. Mccain is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands.
Yeah, barrel awareness, Matty. This guy has it. I don't think it's something that can be taught. I don't care how many hours you put it in the cage. This guy has the ability to put barrel on baseball consistently, no matter what side it's coming from.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now.
Batting,
he took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday,
Deadly.
and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Stepping in now, Stanley House. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Tanaka. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Now batting, Charles Scruggs. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality
Now
pitch
batting,
on the inside
first
half of the
baseman,
plate right there.
Anthony
Trying to bust him in, D-Row, and he
Henderson.
fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Henderson.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And it's fouled away. Scruggs, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Reds leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. In now, Gary Sanchez.
Leading off for
he
the
came
Indians,
through with an RBI
the
single
catcher,
in his last at-bat.
Gary Sanchez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Suarez calls for it. 1 away.
The first baseman.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Jonathan Villar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
The
Willie
bat,
Hayes
the
will
left
stand
field.
in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They lead it 3-0. Now at the plate, Hayes will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And it's 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far.
The pitcher, number
That's
35.
4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Ladies
Joey
and gentlemen,
Votto will
your
move into the
attention,
on-deck
please.
circle now to try
Team
to
hitting
get
for the
something
Reds.
started here with one
Number
gone in the
19.
inning. Lifted down the
Joey
line and left.
Votto.
And this will wind up a foul ball. They'll start things here at 316. 18 homers and 64 runs batted in. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter,
So the lineup flips
the
over
left
and
fielder,
digging in, Deion
Deion
Sanders.
Sanders.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings.
Your
Michael
attention,
Lorenzen
please.
is on to pitch from
Now
the bullpen
pitching
now
for
to
the
start
Reds.
inning number 7.
Number 22, Michael Lorenzen.
Now at the plate, Evan
Leading off
Longoria.
for Cleveland,
1 for 2 on his
the third
line so
baseman,
far in the game.
Evan Longoria.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. House has a beat on it. 1 away.
The
Into
batter,
the box, Scooter
second
Jeanette.
baseman,
He has flied and
Scooter
lined out in 2 trips
Jeanette.
in this one. Fouled off. Three runs, 5 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. High fly ball out to straightaway center. House on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
the right fielder, number 7.
Stepping up now, Jake Taylor. 0 for 2
Taylor.
here to start the afternoon. First pitch on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
In now, Lance Lynn. And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw. Throw won't get him.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 0-1 pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. That's a strike to throw down. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with a lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
Taylor on third with 2 out. The runner's breaking for home. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And the runner's coming home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Sanders. And the inning is over.
Ladies
One
and
left
gentlemen,
for the
please
Tribe,
join
but
for
they're
the
on top by
traditional
a count of
7th-inning
3-0.
stretch.
Into the box now, Stephen House. He'll start things
Leading
out
off
here in the
for the
bottom
Reds,
of inning number 7.
the third
Starting
baseman.
to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 14.
Now, Pete Rose. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. He's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hayes going back on it, and that one is gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Into the
Now
box
back,
now,
second
Ryan
baseman,
Mccain.
Ryan
0-1 the
Mccain.
count. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of
Deadly.
games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Stanley House, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Hit in the air to right field. Moving under it, Taylor, and that ends the inning. Reds claw back just a bit on this solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Your
Oliver
attention,
Perez
please.
will come on
Now
out of the
pitching
bullpen
for
as
the
he'll be
Reds,
appearing in his 3rd
number
game this
39,
season.
Oliver Perez.
Roger Doran will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Roger Doran.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. House has to run straight back, but he has it for the first out.
That's one of those
Now
outs that will drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box, Kazuhito Tanaka. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. In there, a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
This catcher has an elite arm, but when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Runner goes for third. Strike taken. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The runner's breaking for home. Belted high in the air out to left. Sanders ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
The first baseman, number 2, Jonathan Villar.
In now, Jonathan Villar. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. House ranging back. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Some guys just lay back
now
and watch that first pitch go by no matter what.
Really?
Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over him.
Into the box now, Willie Hayes takes this the other way to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Willie try from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The batter.
At the plate, Evan Longoria. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And gone up into the second deck. A 2-run home run for Evan Longoria. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Ladies
Sonny
and gentlemen,
Gray enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 54, Sonny Gray. The batter number
into the
4,
box, Scooter Gennett.
Scooter Gennett.
He pulls this one into right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Indians on top, 7-1. Striding in once again, Charles Scruggs. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Catcher.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Taylor is there. 1 out.
Up next for Cincinnati,
the plate now,
the first
Anthony
baseman,
Henderson. He's
Anthony
0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hayes has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-2 the count to Suarez.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Jeanette has it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Well, that's all
The pitcher, number 54.
It's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Your
Yasiel
attention,
Puig
please.
will look for some
Pinch hitting
two-out
for the
magic
Reds.
here as he'll pinch
Number
it with 2
66.
gone and a runner at first.
Yasiel Puig.
On a line, that's a base hit. As we take a look at his
Now
numbers,
batting,
a couple of
left
things
fielder,
jump out at you.
Dion.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's
Sander.
perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now.
Now
with 2
batting,
gone.
third baseman Steven House.
Digging in now, Stephen House. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Tanaka moves over, and that retires the side. 3 left for Cincinnati. They're down 7-1.
Your
Zach
attention,
Duke
please.
comes on to pitch now hoping for
pitching
better
for the
results
Reds.
than the other arms
Number
that they've run
32.
out there in this one.
Zach Duke.
Now at the plate, Jake Taylor.
Leading off for Cleveland, the right fielder, Jake Taylor.
From the stretch. Smoked on the ground left side. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just
Now
happens
batter,
to hook that
the
one
pitcher,
right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Standing in now, Lance Lynn. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Taylor stands at second with no outs. Runner breaks for third. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Now the runner's on his way home. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Rose has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not try running on that arm. Wisely so as he holds on tight with one away now.
Torres.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Belted high and deep into right center. Gone! So it's a two-run shot to right center, and that's home run number 48 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kazuhito
Stepping
Tanaka.
in now, Kazuhito Tanaka, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall in right field. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like
now
he
batting,
is, you want
catcher,
the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs.
Sanchez.
That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
In now, Gary Sanchez. In there, now the throw. And he is in there.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
Chop towards second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jonathan Villar. Lifetime numbers against Zach Duke. He's 1 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate.
Really?
And they did damage with it.
Hey.
First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out to right. Rose is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Reds. It's the Indians 10 and the Reds 1. Digging in, Pete Rose, starting things for his side in
Leading
the
off
ninth
for
as
the
they
Reds,
face the improbable
right fielder,
odds of trying to
Pete
come back in this one.
Rose.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday.
The second
they
baseman,
were looking like the 27 Yankees 24
Mccain.
hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Brian Mccain, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Hot shot toward third. And into left field for a one-out hit.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Into the box now, Stanley House, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Mccain stands at first with 1 out. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I always felt, 0-2, you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box, Charles Scruggs. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The Reds down to their last strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Indians took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Lance Lynn earned his 9th win of the year as he struck out 13 in this one. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game: for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 10 runs on 14 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Our paid attendance at Great American Ballpark this afternoon, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.